Dead battery? Not today. Meet the Mic Pro Power Pack. 50,000 milliamp hours of massive power, triple ports and blazing fast speed. From busy workspaces to off-grid adventures, keep your world running. Mic Pro. Power that keeps up.
Wait, this was made from a real product. I had this power bank physically in my hands, and I used AI to turn it a real product photo and information into the advertisement you just watched. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. The AI platform behind this is called Flova AI. If you've never heard of Flova before, it's an AI creative platform that helps you to go beyond simply generating random videos from a prompt. You can bring in your actual products just like this, and information, images, and creative ideas. Then use Flova to build your storyboard, generate your scene, review the results, and make revision. Okay, and so for this project, I'm taking it one step further. I'm using Seedance 2.5, now available inside Flova, to create a video. So let me take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how I turned this physical product you're seeing here into an AI advertisement. First of all, I'll be adding the product's image, the influencer, and specification of the product I'm about to advertise. Okay, so I'm just going to hit the plus button and add image. Okay, I'll be right back. So giving Flova the information it actually needs to understand the product. So instead of relying on one simple prompt, I provided the product images, the specification, features, material, the charging capability, and the purpose of the advertisement, you know. So the goal is to give the agent enough real information to build the creative around the actual product. You get that? So now I'm just going to paste my prompt. Okay, all right, as you can see, I've already uploaded the prompt. I made sure I wrote the product, the capacity, the output, the fast charging, the input, the features, and I ended it with before generating anything, give me the proposed creative concept and storyboard so I can review it. You understand? So I'm not just going to allow it generate straight ahead. I will want to review it and see if there are any changes or any touch I need to make. All right, after this, I'm just going to hit the generate button. All right, guys, after hitting the generate button, here is where it brought us. You can see here is what the agent is saying. I'll use the product promo workflow for the real Mic Pro Power Pack reference. It will first develop a reviewable advertising concept and storyboard. Then only after your approval, create visually consistent product shots and final video using Seedance 2.5. You can see that. So our skill is ready. I'm just going to tap on it so that we can view and review. Okay, so you're just going to review this and be sure that this is exactly what you want. Okay, tell the AI what to watch out for when editing, how to trim assets, align video and audio, and keep the final cut coherent. All right, so we're just going to tell the AI that we've gone through it. First of all, I'm going to choose the advertisement length. Okay, I'm going to go with 15 seconds YouTube ad. Okay, so create a fast, high impact Mic Pro Power Pack advertisement with a strong hook, essential benefit, and a concise call to action. Will 15 seconds be okay? I don't think so. So let's go with 30 seconds. So I'm just going to click this and send. All right, it's generating. Let's hold on and wait for the outcome. Okay, so our resource, the video spec is ready. I don't know if you can see this clearly. Okay, so it says, I've set the production brief for a 30 seconds widescreen YouTube spot. It will use your real product photos as the non-negotiable visual reference with Seedance 2.5. You see that is the main thing. So now we're going to just click and see the video spec. Okay, so here it is. Let's go through this. The video title is Mic Pro Power Pack. That keeps up. All right, so I'm just going to go through all this, the output language, the target audience, narrative driver, visual style, and all the rest. Okay, so this is okay. Let's just tell our agent to go ahead. All right, go ahead and generate the video. All right, and then I'll hit send. So it's going to generate now. Okay, I'll turn the approved brief. Since the brief is approved, it's now updating the storyboard. Okay, so I'll turn the approved brief into a production storyboard first, using your real product photos as the visual anchor. Remember that I gave it a reference picture that it's going to use. Okay, so let's wait for it to generate. The media asset is ready. So this is where you see everything, the assets. Okay, so if you don't like any of them, you can regenerate. Okay, you can change the prompts from here or change the model you want. You see everything here. Okay, and regenerate. Okay, all right guys, my video has been generated and I noticed that the image I gave it wasn't used. Okay, you can see that. So instead of starting afresh, I'm just going to tell Flova agent to use the image I uploaded, the media I uploaded, to continue with this. Okay, so hold on while we do that. I noticed the media I uploaded wasn't used. To be the exact picture I gave you. All right, so because this is not what I wanted, instead of me starting afresh, I'm just going to give it this notice so that we'll see what it can do about it. Okay. All right, guys, I asked it to use the uploaded media I gave it because the first thing it generated was a totally different thing. So instead of me starting afresh, because it didn't give me what I wanted, I had to tell it to use the uploaded media and not the generated one, as you can see. So, and then I got a reply. I'll revise the ad saying, so the Mitch Pro power bank shown on screen matches your supplied photos exactly without redesigning or substituting the product. Okay, and so the media asset was arranged and here it is. Okay, so I noticed that, let me open it so you see. Okay, as you can see, the first one was replaced. You can see that I now have the exact picture of the uploaded one. You can see that's the Mitch Pro product. All right, so the second one is let's tap on it and open the output. I told it I needed 3 outputs and it gave me 1 in the previous one. I don't know if you can see that here. Okay, let me play it so you see the output, and I asked it to change it, and then we got this in place of that one, and this is the exact thing I wanted. Okay, so now let's move over to the next one. Okay, so here is let me show you the previous one. This is the previous ones it gave. As you can see, this one doesn't have the Mitch logo on it, so there was a revision on it, and then which brought about this one. Okay, you see that? All right, let me show you the next one, the next hand. Okay, let me show you the previous one it gave me. Here is the previous one. You can see that it doesn't have the logo on it, and then I asked it to revise, and then there was a revision, which you can see that this one has the logo of Mitch Pro on it. You can see it's just like the power bank I'm having here. Okay, and then this one, you can see this here is the current one, and this was the before. You can see it here is the before and here is the after, because I'm finally giving it the media, the main media it's supposed to use. All right, let's move to the other one, the last one. Okay, this one is let me show you the previous one. Here's the previous one. It has a totally different package, as you can see from the video. The package is totally different, but still with the same name, but that's not what I wanted. So there was a revision. You see, now here comes the after. You see that? And this is the exact package I needed. Although I wanted my face to be there as the influencer. So the agent says, I rendered all scene using all 3 of your uploaded product photo, but the results still alter the real matte black finish in at least 1 scene. I don't want to present that as an exact match. For the most faithful result, we would either lock the product appearance in photo accurate still before animating it, or use your original photo. Okay, so I told you to use the image I uploaded, including the influencer image. Do not add yours. Okay, so right, the agent told me I'll verify the uploaded image, so the revised ad uses only your supplied products. You see that? Okay, so at the end of the day, it told me I found the influencer photo among your uploads along with the packaging and product photo. I will now revise the visual ad, so those supplied images are the only source of the person, product and packaging. You can see that. So everything is ready now. And then it now finally told me that I couldn't start the revision because the influencer photo is not currently available as a usable project image. Okay, so I'm just going to re-upload. You see that? Please re-upload the influencer image. Once it's available, I'll revise the ad to use only your supplied influencer products and packaging photo. All right, so I will just click this plot button, which is what I did here, and I added this image here. Okay, so I just want to add a little prompt to it. The influencer has to be seen holding the product. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit this generate, okay, and wait for it to give us that last revision. Okay. Okay, as you can see the response, it said I will update the ad plan to include your supplied influencer image holding the real Mitch Pro Power Pack while keeping the product limited to your original reference photo. Okay, so it's updating the storyboard. Hold on, let's see what next happens. Okay, the storyboard is updated. The storyboard now includes your uploaded influencer as a recurring or camera element. The travel scene has been revised into an influencer focused moment where they hold and demonstrate the Mitch Pro Power Pack. No new visuals have been generated yet, so you can review the updated plan before I create the revised scene using your supplied influencer and product photo. All right, let's just go back to the storyboard and revise this. Right, we are done with the review, as you can see. So the next thing is to tell it to do what? To go ahead. Okay, let's tell it to go ahead. Okay. All right, so this is ready now. As you can see, this one now, the shot is ready. Let's open it up and see. Okay. Why is this showing lights behind or beside it? The light has to be at the top. All right, so I'm just going to give it a prompt, tell it to make the light be okay. You can see that from here, her thumbs press the side button firmly and deliberately. Instantly, the integrated bright LED panel light on the device side floats on. So this is not going to be on the side, so I'm going to just clean this up and change it to the top. All right, so the LED panel lights on the device top floats on, right? Okay, so because the light is up and not side. All right, so I'm just going to hit generate. Okay, so it's regenerating this scene for us now. It's just going to make the light to show on top. Let's hold on and see what the outcome will be. Okay, it's done generating. Let's just tap and see if it's giving us what we actually want. So here's the video clip. Perfect. You see, the light is now up. This is exactly what we want. Okay, now that everything is ready, so we're just going to give it an instruction to continue. You saw how all this came up. We have been doing and making mistakes. You know, AI is not actually perfect, so it's just you that will give it an instruction that you want. And most times, you know, we have to start afresh, but here on Flova you don't need to start afresh. Do you understand? You just continue from where you are and give it a fresh instruction. You see that? All right, I've given it a command to go ahead in the production, so let's hold on and see how it's coupled up everything, the voiceover, the video and everything. So hold on while it generates. All right, guys, our voiceover, you can see it says the voiceover is ready. The video, okay, the English voiceover and electronic music beds are ready for the ad. The music options are longer than the 30 seconds cut, so the selected track will be trimmed cleanly during final editing. Okay, so please review the audio. Once you approve it, I'll combine the approved video scene with the voiceover and music into the final 30 seconds. So I'm just going to listen to the audio again, so I'm be sure that everything is perfect. All right, let's review it.
Dead battery? Not today. Meet the Mitch Pro Power Pack. 50,000 milliamp hours of massive power, triple ports, and blazing fast speed. From busy workspaces to off-grid adventures, keep your world running. Mitch Pro, power that keeps up.
All right, this is perfect, but then it's a female influencer, so we need a female voice, isn't it? So let's go to the prompt. Let's just click on the prompt instead of starting afresh, like I always tell you. So we're just going to tell it to use a female voice, okay? Narration, speech, synthesis. Okay. The voice, select. Okay, so let's select the voice. Candy.
Welcome back to our magic playroom. Today we're making something super fun together. Quarks are the Earth's reminder that peace is possible.
¿Buscas una voz de conectar? Acabas de encontrarla. Una voz joven, realista y creíble. ¿Empezamos?
Dos cosas que puedes hacer para ganar dinero. Número 1. Usar mi voz clonada profesionalmente para crear contenido en redes sociales.
I've stopped explaining myself to people who decided who I was before I even opened my mouth. Not my job anymore. Genuinely liberating.
Okay, we're going to choose that. All right, so I've just chosen Olivia. So what do I do now? I'll hit generate and wait for it to give us what we want. So I'm going to just pause this video and come back once it's ready, okay? All right, we've done a correction. Okay, let's just play this and find out the results. Okay, so here it is.
Dead battery, not today.
All right, we've gotten the female voice we want. So what next? It asked us to revise and come back to tell our agent if it's approved. Okay, approved. Go ahead. Go ahead and generate. Okay, let's just say go ahead. Okay, all right, that's fine. It's ready. We just have to hit the export button. Okay, video. All right, we're going to save this into our phone memory before I show you the outcome. Okay,
Dead battery, not today. Meet the Mic Pro Power Pack. 50,000 milliamp hours of massive power, triple ports and blazing fast speed. From busy workspaces to off-grid adventures, keep your world running. Mic Pro, power that keeps up.
Right, you just finished watching the video that we've generated. Okay, so now that we have our YouTube version, but I'm not going to start another project from zero. I want a TikTok version. I want to take the same product content and create another version specifically for TikTok. Okay, so because the audience in TikTok and the way people consume the content are different, so I want the one for TikTok. Yeah, so I want something faster, more attention grabbing and more direct. So I'm just going to give you the prompt now. Okay, so you can see I'm not starting afresh. You see, I'm not going to start afresh. I'm just going to give you the prompt to help me generate the one for TikTok. Okay, we'll go using the existing Mitch Pro product contest, reference and approved product information from this project. Create a TikTok focused version of the advertisement. Do not start the product research or brand contest from scratch. Keep the Mitch Pro Power Bank visually consistent with the original reference. Create a faster, more engaging vertical social media concept with a strong first 3 seconds hook. Okay, so I'm just going to send this. Right, it says I'll adapt the working brief for a TikTok native vertical version while keeping the okay. All right, so here is the everything is running fast. You see, so instead of me starting all afresh, you see how this is going. Okay, so the video spec is ready. We're just going to go through it. Okay, here is the final video spec. Video title Mitch Pro, video type 30 seconds, YouTube product advertisement. Maybe we should reduce this to 15 seconds. Okay, so this one is let's go through the final video spec before we hit the generate. Okay, so now that everything is okay, I'm just going to tell it to do what, to go ahead and generate. So right now it's updating the storyboard. I'm going to pause this so that this video wouldn't be that long, and I'll be back once the video is generated. All right, guys, our video is ready. All right, let's play it together. But before then, let me export it.
POV. Your phone is at 1%, but you have this. The Mitch Pro Power Pack has 50,000 milliamp hours of massive capacity and triple outputs to charge 3 devices at the exact same time. Perfect for travel.
Okay, so that was the full process, and I think the biggest takeaway here is that creating an AI advertisement isn't simply about pressing a generate button and accepting whatever comes out. Yes, you are free to make your choice, okay? You still need to give the AI the right information, review the results, check your product details, and make revision where necessary. What I really liked about this workflow is that I could start with my actual physical product, build the first creative direction, review it, and then continue working from that project instead of starting completely from zero. You saw what I did there, right? Okay, so, and if you're a content creator, an online seller, a small business owner, or someone who wants to create product advertisement without having to shoot every single version manually, this is definitely worth exploring. And there is something else you should know. Seedance 2.5 is now available on Flova, and Flova currently has a limited time 10 days promotion. Yes, so they're offering buy one get one free plus 47% off with prices starting from as low as 0.03 per second. That's just 3 cents. Okay, so if you want to try Flova and see what you can create with your own product, I'll leave the link in the description and in my comment section. Don't forget to check out the current promotion while it's still available. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, would you use AI to create an advertisement for your own product? I'll see you in my next video.